When we think about the sea, many imagine colorful coral reefs and tropical fish swimming around clear waters. But beneath the cold, gray surface of the North Sea lies a mysterious and wild world, full of amazing creatures, strange adaptations, and fierce battles for survival. Welcome to Animal Fight Night Asterisk, where life fights against all odds in the cold, dark depths. In this episode, we dive into the North Sea's depths, exploring its hidden habitats and seeing the never-ending fight for survival beneath its churning waves. From the rugged coasts of Great Britain to the icy fjords of Norway, the North Sea is filled with an incredible variety of marine life, each creature shaped by the harsh challenges of the environment. In a place where food is scarce and danger is everywhere, only the strongest survive. But what does it take to survive in these freezing waters? Our journey begins in the majestic fjords of Norway, where the waters are dark, cold, and seem bottomless. Here, we meet a small but fearless predator, the small spotted cat shark. This little hunter, usually no more than a meter long, might seem like a small part of these waters, but it plays an important role in the North Sea's balance. These fjords are its nursery, where female cat sharks lay their eggs among thick plants, hoping the shallows will protect their young from danger. But will the young sharks make it in such a dangerous place? From the moment it hatches, the young cat shark faces threats. One of the most dangerous is the anglerfish, a master of hiding, waiting under the sand with its creepy camouflage body and a glowing lure that attracts unsuspecting prey. In these waters, every encounter is a matter of life and death. We watch anxiously as a young cat shark, only a few centimeters long, gets too close to an anglerfish. The predator strikes, but against all odds, the anglerfish spits the baby shark back out. It's a rare moment of mercy in a place that offers no second chances. Why did the anglerfish let it go? Perhaps we will never know. Moving west, we reach the English Channel, where the underwater landscape changes. The seabed here is mostly sandy, with a few rocky outcrops that provide rare shelter for the cat sharks. Unlike the fjords of Norway, this part of the North Sea has fewer ambush predators like the anglerfish. However, the cat sharks still face challenges, especially the lack of hiding spots. Here, they must share their shelters, leading to an unusual sight. Several cat sharks squeeze together under the rocks, resting during the day and hunting at night. But with so few places to hide, how long can they stay safe? In these same waters, we find a rare and magical creature, the seahorse. Once common along the northern coasts of Europe, seahorses have become rare because of habitat destruction and pollution. But now, in the sheltered seagrass beds off the coast of Normandy, we meet a female seahorse on a mission. She is looking for a mate, moving carefully through the thick underwater plants. For weeks, she has swum alone, trying to reclaim these waters. Finally, her patience pays off when she finds a male seahorse, and the two begin their gentle mating dance, wrapping their tails in a slow, graceful spiral. It's a moment of hope. Maybe one day seahorses will return in larger numbers to these coasts. But will this fragile environment stay balanced long enough for them to thrive? We continue our journey north to Heligoland, a rocky island in the middle of the North Sea, where fierce winter winds beat against the cliffs and waves crash against the rocks. Here, we meet one of the North Sea's largest and most powerful predators, the gray seal. Every year in November, the seals gather on Heligoland's stormy beaches to give birth. The young seals, covered in thick, fluffy white fur, must grow fast, as their mothers will leave them after only a few weeks to return to the sea. The pups are vulnerable, not only to the cold, but also to the constant threat of rival males fighting for control of the females. The beachmaster, a massive bull seal, must fight off younger males if he wants to keep his territory and his mates. These fights are brutal, and the beachmaster's time in power is often short, lasting only a few years before he is replaced by a stronger rival. Who will be the next ruler of this harsh beach? But the North Sea is not only home to fearsome predators, it also has some of the ocean's most gentle giants. In the summer, when the North Sea's waters swarm with plankton, an ocean giant returns, one that looks like it could swallow a boat whole. Meet the basking shark, a monstrous fish that can grow up to 12 meters long, with a mouth that stretches wide enough to gulp anything in its path. When it glides just below the surface, you see its enormous jaw open, as if it's on a relentless hunt. But surprisingly, it's not humans or even fish it's after. This beast devours only tiny plankton, filtering thousands of liters of water every hour to feed. Don't let its peaceful diet fool you, though. The basking shark is a creature of immense power and mystery. This isn't a fish that stays put. In fact, it's a roamer of the ocean, covering thousands of kilometers each year, crossing seas with ease and disappearing into unknown depths. When plankton disappears at the end of summer, the basking shark follows, vanishing into the dark, deep waters or journeying to warmer oceans. Imagine a creature as large as a bus traveling across entire oceans with a purpose scientists are still trying to unravel. Beneath the surface, it's not just a casual swimmer either. The basking shark is also a deep diver, plummeting hundreds of meters into the dark. When it's hunting plankton, it follows them, diving as deep as 1,200 meters, an eerie distance where almost no sunlight reaches. It's as if the shark is built to conquer both the sunlit surface and the cold, inky depths below, going wherever its next meal might take it. And there are times when these giants gather. Typically solitary basking sharks sometimes appear in small groups when food is abundant, circling together in a haunting display. Some call it a shark dance, as they swim in tight formations, massive fins slicing through the water like knives. These groups might be a sign of courtship or even a secret, shadowy ritual. No one knows for sure. Despite their slow, almost ancient movement, basking sharks face real threats. They take nearly 15 years to reach maturity, and this slow growth makes them vulnerable to human dangers, boats, fishing gear, and more. But even with these risks, they remain an enduring presence in our oceans. Their dark shapes a reminder of something primal. Watching a basking shark drift below the waves is like witnessing a creature from another world, one that seems to hold the secrets of the ocean's darkest corners. When they sink back into the depths, one can only wonder, what mysteries do these colossal sharks hide in the murky blue beneath? In the shallow waters around the Shetland Islands, we find another underwater forest, this time made of tall kelp. These kelp forests are full of life, giving shelter to many species, from tiny crabs to larger fish. The gray seals are the rulers of these kelp forests, moving easily through the thick underwater plants as they hunt for octopus. We watch as a female seal finds an octopus hiding among the rocks. Instead of attacking right away, the seal plays with her prey, poking and prodding it, curious about its strange form. It's a fascinating and playful look at the behavior of these smart predators. But will her curiosity cost her? In the deep waters of the North Sea, danger is always near. But the kelp forest is not always safe. Suddenly, the calm is broken by a pod of orcas, the top predators of the North Sea. The seals know the danger, and they dart into the narrow spaces between the rocks, trying to escape. The orcas, led by an experienced female, use clever hunting techniques, driving the seals toward the waiting males. It's a coordinated and ruthless attack, showing the orcas' incredible intelligence and teamwork. For one unlucky seal, there is no escape, and the orcas share their meal, each member of the pod getting a portion. It's nature at its rawest and most unforgiving. How long can the seals keep avoiding these relentless hunters? Not all life in the North Sea is big or powerful. In the wide mudflats of the Wadden Sea, which stretch along the coasts of Germany, the Netherlands, and Denmark, we find some of the smallest but toughest creatures. The Wadden Sea is the largest intertidal zone in the world, a place where the line between land and sea is always changing. Here, shore crabs scuttle across the wet sand looking for food. These crabs must always watch out for predators, especially the eider ducks that search the mudflats for an easy meal. For the crabs, every low tide is a risky game of hide and seek, with survival depending on finding the right hiding spot among the shells and rocks. But in a place where the landscape is always changing, how long can they keep playing this game? The Wadden Sea is also a key stop for millions of migratory birds, which come here to eat before continuing their long trips north to their breeding grounds. The rich supply of food in the mudflats, small worms, clams, and crustaceans, attracts these birds in huge numbers, making the Wadden Sea one of the most important feeding spots for migratory birds in the world. It's a place of constant movement and change, where the rhythms of the tides rule the lives of all who live here. But with so many animals needing the same resources, will there be enough for everyone? The North Sea is a place of contrasts, fierce predators and gentle giants, underwater forests and empty mudflats, life and death. It is a strong reminder of nature's toughness, of the delicate balance that lets life flourish even in the hardest places. But how long can this fragile balance last? The North Sea might not often be thought of as a place of beauty, but beneath its cold, stormy surface lies a world full of wonder and drama. It is a place where life is always changing, always adapting to the challenges of its tough environment. And as we keep exploring its depths, we are reminded of how much we still need to learn about the oceans that cover our planet. The North Sea might not have the tropical beauty of a coral reef, but it is just as fascinating and full of life. It is proof of the raw power of nature, of the amazing ability of creatures to adapt, and of the beauty that can be found in even the most unexpected places. Life in the North Sea is a fight against the odds, a struggle against the elements, and a testament to the spirit of survival. From the dark, mysterious fjords of Norway to the windswept beaches of Heligoland, from the towering kelp forest to the endless mudflats of the Wadden Sea, this is a world where only the strong survive. It is a place where every creature, no matter how small, must fight to live. And it is this struggle that makes the North Sea so dramatic, so captivating, and so inspiring. But the question remains, who will survive, and who will be lost to the depths of the cold, unforgiving sea? If you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.